ringside with Mark the Hammer Castanini. We're on the air everywhere. They call this man The Rock, Daniel Dawson. He is unmovable, durable, and arguably the gutsiest fighter in Australian Muay Thai tonight. Tonight, Dawson will be in the fight for his life as he squares up against the one and only Prince Amir for the world title. And earlier on this evening, Mark the Hammer spoke to the young gun, Daniel Dawson.
Well, I've been training in Thailand for the last 4 weeks, every single day, twice a day. Training as hard as possible with the Thais, who I think, are the best in the world. It's given me, I think, the best chance to win here tonight against Amir.
Well, Michael, controversy abounding. I've just had Ronnie Parr whisper in my ear that they will not fight if Dave Hedgecock is to be the centre referee here tonight.
Well, there you have it.
This has not been announced, but I tell you what, it's about to happen.
I'm going to call you Mr. Scoop tonight, Hammer. That's 2 scoops you've given us, but the word is...
people that trust me, they've just entrusted me with that information, and I thank Ronnie Parr very much for that, but let's hope that we can resolve the matter in a very short moment.
Ron Parr speaking to the Martial Arts Control Board at the moment. And listen to the ovation. Listen to them raise the roof on the crown. That can only mean one thing. The emergence of the man from Iran, the classiest kickboxer in Australia, the one and only Prince Amir. You talk about great fighters, folks, and you talk about the Prince. He is kickboxing royalty, and tonight he's looking to deliver a royal whooping to Daniel Dawson in centre ring. Mark the Hammer, one of the great entertainers of Australian kickboxing and Muay Thai, the Prince Amir.
Well, Prince Amir certainly a great entertainer, and let's hope he gets a chance to put the show on here tonight. Let's hope we can resolve this dispute that is about to abound about the centre referee. But before we do that, a couple of quick Cheerios. Gary and Max up there on the Gold Coast. I promise you a Cheerio. With all the boys at Car Carnival, the best car yard in Southport.
And look at the Prince gyrating, vibrating in centre ring. It's happening here at the Crown. Let's go to ring announcer Andy Raymond.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Under Muay Thai rules, over 5 3-minute rounds, the following contest is for the Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing in the blue corner, the challenger, originally from Western Australia, now based in Melbourne, Victoria. Trained by Ron Parr and fresh back from a stint in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, The Rock, Daniel Dawson. In the red corner, originally from Iran, now based at the Tariq Solak Braveheart Academy in Melbourne, Victoria. He is a 3-time world champion who has graced rings in Iran, Sweden, Thailand, Lebanon, the USA, tonight in Australia, the champion, Prince Amir.
Well, listen to the eruption for the one and only Prince Amir. You can cut the atmosphere here at the Crown with a knife hammer. It is electric. Main event time, the world title on the line. Daniel Dawson against Prince Amir.
Well, Michael, as you being the wrestling fan that you are, let's see what The Rock's got cooking.
He's going to be cooking up a storm tonight.
Hopefully, fighters, this is where it's all going to happen, I suspect. They're calling the fighter into the centre of the ring. He's refusing to go into the centre of the ring.
Well,
and it's what I predicted with regards to the controversy with the centre referee.
Let's go to Andy Raymond now with Ron Parr.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have two fighters ready to go, or are they? We've just been informed by Daniel Dawson's blue corner that over a dispute with referee Dave Hedgecock, it appears Team Dawson will not be fighting.
No, it will not be, because over a month ago we wanted to know who the judges and referees were to stay, as far as I'm concerned, neutral, or Tarek and myself, but Tarek said I can talk to who was the head of the ISKA, which I talked to him, and then I talked to the Martial Arts Board. They wouldn't give me a decision last night. It was that close. Even today, they wouldn't give it to me until just before the fight I was notified. Now, if I was notified a month ago, I would have said to the promoter, no, he's not fighting, he could have fought, he could have found somebody else. It was that long ago that I've notified to the Martial Arts Board that there's no mates, okay?
Tarek Solak, trainer/promoter, your reaction.
First of all, let's respect Ron's view and everybody else's view and give them the opportunity to explain his situation. Now, excuse me, please, if we can just all respect each other, either way we'll all come to an agreement. Ron is correct about asking me for a judge and a referee that's not connected with me in any way. Now, the head of the sanctioning body, Dr. Peter Lewis, has done a huge mistake, which he admits to, writing a letter to the minister saying that Mr. Dave Hedgecock and I are business associates and he favours me on some of the fights. But I think Peter's written another letter saying that there was a mistake and that is not true. So Dave Hedgecock and I have no ties together. Dave Hedgecock has done a lot of fights against me as a decision and for me. If we go back years ago, Marcus Meng and Tibet Hamza fight, Tibet got kicked on the groin, but Dave saw it wrong and he called the fight to Marcus and we lost the fight. And a few other things happened, but a few things went my way over the years too. I think he's the most experienced referee, and I would like to have him as a main event referee, but I am allowing the boxing board and the sanctioning body, if they want to change the referee or the judges, or change them totally, or have a contest with no judges or referee, if they allow it, I'm more than happy to let the fight go. So please, let's respect Ron's view, but at the same time, we will take the fight on with any referee, any judge, so let the officials handle the rest.
Okay. In-ear referee Dave Hedgecock.
Yes, well, look, the Martial Arts Board contacted me today and asked if I'd be available for a meeting earlier today with Ron and his crew. Ron declined. He didn't want to have a meeting. He knew early this afternoon we could have sorted all this out this afternoon, but he chose here tonight to grandstand a little bit. I met him out in the corner. He said, I've got no problems with your judging, I just don't want you refereeing. Now, what influence does a referee have on a fight? You'd have more of an influence as a judge on a fight, so I don't know where he's coming from. I've been refereeing fights since 1972, when the sole decision was made by me. I've been around for a long time. I make hard decisions sometimes, but I make what I believe to be morally incorrect. But as it is now, I've been appointed to do the refereeing, and I will stand by that and I will do it. It's up to Ron and his team whether they compete or they don't.
Well, there you have it. Controversy raging in centre ring. We'll wait the decision. I have never seen anything like this before, Hammer. Controversy dogs our sport again.
Well, I have been advised earlier, and when Ron Parr says a month ago, I actually heard Ron Parr advising that Daniel wouldn't fight if Dave Hedgecock was in the corner. For whatever reasons that are, that is, he was asking for an interstate or an international centre judge for this bout. They believe that the decision can be affected by Dave Hedgecock being in centre ring. And I suppose with the controversy of the last fight, it can't do the sport any good. But Ronnie Parr's adamant. I spoke to him while those interviews were going on, and he was adamant that they wouldn't have Dave Hedgecock as centre referee.
I must say I feel sorry for the Prince, especially Prince Amir. A lot of preparation in defending his world title, and now he's come out here all fired up, as has Daniel Dawson, but we haven't got a fight at the moment, Hammer. Let's go to Andy Raymond again.
Okay, further development centre ring. There was a request from the blue corner, Tarek Solak, to include elbows, and the response from Prince Amir and the red corner.
Well, look, the blue corner just did ask if we can do elbows. You got to understand something. You should never ask a question to the Braveheart gym. Win, lose or draw, we fight any rules. If you want, we'll put headbutts on top of that. So anything you want, we'll go.
We've got ourselves an elbow fight. We've got ourselves an elbow fight. How do you like that?
Oh, you've
Punches,
gotta love it.
kicks, knees, and now elbows.
You gotta love that, Michael.
Jeff Fennick likes it.
Jeff Fennick likes
Ron
it.
Parr likes it. I like it.
Elbow
Hammer, if you
fight.
like it.
Well, elbow fights, you've gotta love the elbows.
Wow, we are going to see a full Muay Thai fight for the world title. Knees and elbows. They're going to let it all go in centre ring.
Ronnie Parr is not happy.
I think there's only one thing left to say. Let's get it on!
Listen to this place explode. They have gone bananas at the Crown Entertainment Complex.
Ronnie Parr is not happy, but if there's ever going to be controversy, it's not going to happen now. I'll tell you what, it's going to be all done by the book. And I think that was Ronnie Parr's sole motivation for making sure that everything is done right by his fighter, and I respect him for that. And he's let the fight go on, so thank you, Ron Parr.
You're the sanctioning body. What are they?
Hammer call. I tell you what, you better get the straitjacket ready for me on this one. You can feel the bad blood in the air between these two fighters.
Both fighters to the centre, please.
We are ready to get it on. Referee Dave Hedgecock calls both men to the centre of the ring for their last-minute instructions.
When I spoke to you earlier in the room, I want a good, clean fight. In case for knockdown, you must go to the furthest neutral corner.
And
do
look
as I
at the
ask.
cold look
Okay, and we won't
on
have
the
any
face
problems. That's all I
of
ask.
Prince
Good, clean
Emir,
fight.
expressionless as usual. They fight.
Sorry?
They are going to fight. It's a happening, folks.
Seconds down.
Ron Parr just asking now for the music of the Ram Muay.
The traditional.
Unfortunately, they don't have it on hand. So what Daniel is going to be doing now is going to be going through the Thai pre-fight ritual of the Ram Muay without the music. It still is a calming time for him. You'll see him circling the ring. He's cleansing the ring of all bad feeling.
Well, we'll
And
do a bit of that one.
hoping that there will be no harm done to either fighter and that both fighters will leave the ring as they've entered. And it's also to pay homage to his trainer and his camp.
Prince Emir.
This is going to explode,
Oh,
folks.
this is going to go off. We have never seen anything like this at all.
Just in passing, not in passing, well, an important thing I'd like to mention. One of Australia's premier boxing identities, Mick Canavan, did pass away earlier in the week, and I was at his service on Friday, and I'd just like to pay tribute to one of the greats of Australian boxing, Mick Canavan. At the service, there was Johnny Famijon, Barry Michael, Lionel Rose. That's how well respected he was. Inducted into the honorary member of the WBC. Mick Canavan, you will be sorely missed by fighters one and all.
The time for talk is over. We are ready to go. Knees and elbows. The world title on the line. The Prince Emir against Daniel Dawson. First round of action, Prince Emir, that step-up side kick off the lead leg. A high right round kick to the neck there from Dawson. There is no love lost between these two at all. Controversy rages again in kickboxing. Our main event is taking place. Nice left hook, straight right combination from Dawson. Expect the fight to start at a slow pace and pick up as the rounds progress.
And this is Amir's first fight back since he was defeated by John Halford up there at Star City Casino in Sydney. So he's going to be a little bit weary of what's going to happen in this battle. Daniel Dawson, he's running hot at the moment. Unlucky in his last two decisions on the Gold Coast. And before that,
big leg kick to the lead thigh. And there's one to the head from Daniel Dawson. Look out for the lead leg head kick of Daniel Dawson. Drops his right hand to the breadbasket. Listen to this crowd rallying behind Prince Emir. The atmosphere in here, well, it is indescribable. Step up jab from the Prince. There's a jab, left hook. He went for the right round kick. Just thought twice about it. Emir actually wearing a brace around his right knee there, Hammer. Don't know if he sustained an injury, maybe in training.
maybe a bit of knee problem there for Emir. Daniel Dawson putting it together, a treat at the moment, landing those leg kicks, front kicks, just timing it off well.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. The world title on the line, scheduled for 5 by 3 rounds.
Daniel Dawson, green and purple shorts. The Prince, the Iranian Raider, Prince Emir in the white shorts.
Nice gut-munching front kick there from Prince Emir. Dawson looking to switch up with that round kick off the rear leg. Fires out the right hand, just fell short by a couple of centimetres of the jaw. Amir slams around into the ribs. Tries to turn him around there with the left hook. Fired out that right elbow, came close but no cigar for the Prince. First real elbow of the fight, 2 minutes 20 down in the first round, Hammer. Amir catches the leg, sweeps out the supporting leg. Daniel Dawson right back to his feet, he is rearing to go.
Good anticipation there by the Prince, catching Dawson's leg.
Big left hook.
Nice leg exchange from Dawson.
Step up side kick off the left leg from Prince Emir. Another super bout brought to you by super promoter Tarak Solak. The left hook there from Dawson. Fires in a leg kick. It was well checked by the Prince. How do you see the first round so far, Hammer?
It's very even. Dawson started well, started scoring, great scoring shots. Amir come into the middle.
We have a real digger on our fight, a real fight on our hands, I should say. I'm getting tongue-tied, Hammer. The excitement's too much.
Well,
this is a cracker.
Seconds down. Round 2.
We are ready to rock and roll in the second round of action, our world title fight. Prince Emir against Daniel Dawson. Amir winding up the round kick. Dawson catches the round kick. There was a bit of a knee to the face there on the way down.
Bit of a knee to the face. Daniel Dawson showing a little bit of aggression. A true gentleman outside of the ring, Dawson, but I tell you what, you don't want to square off with him in there because he is one tough customer. Nice body shot from the Prince.
Daniel Dawson, who has gone the distance with some of the great fighters in this country, amongst them Chris Allen. There's a nice round kick. Wayne Power's another one that he went the distance with recently on the Gold Coast. And here he's hoping to put the lights out on Prince Emir before the end of the fifth round. But if he has to take it all the way, he is quite prepared to. Of course, he's been training in Thailand for this one, Hammer.
He's been preparing in Thailand, where obviously the climate is very taxing and the training is twice as taxing. There's an
elbow, the right elbow, and there's a right elbow from Prince Emir. It came agonisingly close to the left cheekbone of Daniel Dawson. Take one of those on the cheekbone, and I'll tell you what, it'll crack it. A very vicious technique. There's a straight right hand from Prince Emir.
I'll tell you what, Michael, if you think you can be knocked out with a left hook, try a left elbow on for size around the temple area. It is not a pretty feeling.
Oof.
It is not a pleasant feeling.
Big right hand there from Daniel Dawson, and another. Amir just backs out away that leading left round kick. And I can see Jeff Fennick sitting ringside next to super promoter Tarak Solak. He is absolutely intrigued. Of course, Fennick, who fought one of Muay Thai's all-time great fighters, Samar Piakarun, in a boxing fight. And Samar, of course, honed his skills fighting in this style that we see here tonight, Muay Thai.
There was a big overhand right elbow there.
Oh,
elbow.
The leaping elbow from Daniel Dawson. Have you ever seen it like that, Hammer?
That was fantastic. I'm loving this.
Trying to bury the right elbow in the noggin of Prince Emir. The cranium cracker. Daniel Dawson pulling out all the stops. Prince Emir doesn't look phased so far. A spinning elbow to the side of the head. My word, what a cracker.
Have a look at this technique, Michael. Have a look at these two warriors.
This is heart attack stuff, folks. We are on the edge of our seats, as I'm sure you are. A spinning back elbow there from Prince Emir. This is shaping him into the all-time great Muay Thai contest.
This is adrenaline pumping stuff here. Lumpini Stadium has come to Melbourne Town.
2.5 minutes down in the second round. Amir there, nice right hand left. Dawson just shakes it off, says, is that all you got for me, Prince? There's nothing royal about that.
So that whipping round kick there from Daniel Dawson.
Dawson just sizes him up, launches the right hand off the jaw, backs Amir against the ropes, and there it is, the end of the second round. I love what I'm seeing, Hammer, I love it.
Still a great show of sportsmanship as both fighters touch gloves.
Was he strong at all when you grabbed him?
That's something that the Thais perfect. They hit you on top of the cranium, collarbone, or the bridge of the nose with that jumping elbow, and that will do some serious damage because you're dropping basically your whole body weight down with that. And that was just tremendous stuff to see Daniel even try that. That's something I have not seen one Australian fighter even attempt in a main event fight such as this. Ron Parr giving last move instructions to Daniel Dawson there. He has his fighter's interest, and he's taking this fight very personally indeed.
They have opened up, all guns blazing here in the third round. A glancing right elbow there from Prince Amir, and then one off the left. Gut-munching front kick there off the lead leg by Daniel Dawson. Amir just stares at him. Those ice-cold eyes of the Prince. A nice 1-2 off the jaw. What a torrid fight this has been. A big sweeping inside knee kick from Prince Amir. Tarak Solak jumping out of his seat, shouting instructions to the Prince. Connects there with the right elbow to the kisser. Prince Amir has opened up like a house on fire.
The strategy here, Michael, is Dawson's trying to grapple Amir. Amir keeps popping those punches. Every time Dawson goes for the grapple, he's exchanging those jab, cross, jab technique. There he goes again, Amir. He is just one smart cookie. He knows exactly what Dawson's trying to do, and he's negating it every single time.
Prince Amir, of course, voted in International Kickboxer magazine as the cleverest kickboxer in the country, and we are seeing why right now in centre ring. He latches onto Dawson. Tries to line up his nose with a big right hand. The inside leg kick from Dawson just front kicked him.
Dawson walks forward, little sly elbow slides in there, and lead elbow again from Dawson.
Step up kick off the lead leg there from Prince Amir to the bread basket. There's the right elbow, left round kick combination
nice
from Daniel Dawson. We are getting a lesson in Muay Thai tonight, Hammer. Trying to drop the right hand down to the bread basket was Dawson. Amir tries to turn him around there with the left hook. Here come the chance for the Prince. Amir once again. A capacity crowd on hand here at the Crown. Oh, big right hand caught him on the bridge of the nose.
What you're seeing here is two of the country's best Thai fighters. And Prince Amir showing that he can kickbox with the best of them as well.
Sneaky tactic there from Dawson, leading in with the right elbow, shot the right hand off the jaw, caught him there for a nice straight left, launches the high left round kick. Amir just keeps moving forward. Tremendous hype surrounding this contest, of course. Prince Amir and Tarak Solak on Triple M radio earlier in the week, hyping it up. Digs away the left hand to the right rib cage to Amir. A step up side kick off the left leg. 2 minutes 30 down in this round. And it's been a good clean fight so far too, Hammer.
Technically excellent. Both boys not making it a scrap at all. They're really showing what they've got. And this is where experience tells, Michael.
Amir, that step up jab into the final seconds of this round. Nice round kick to the ribs there for Daniel Dawson. Just checks the low kick. There it is, the end of that round of action. That was a good one for the Prince.
A good one for the Prince. He landed some great hand combinations. Dawson coming in with and attempting some great elbow shots, just not really timing him and getting him on the mark.
Finish with your kick. Finish with your kick. That's all you're missing on, all right? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. You won the fight. You won that round, you won the fight. All right? Try and get that right up.
We see Amir just, once again, he glances in with those hands. He works them well. And he is negating that grapple of Dawson. Dawson's trying to get in with the grapple and go to work with the knees, but Amir is really boxing on well here tonight. You can see him punching long. He's extending fully with the jab and bringing the cross in right up underneath it. Nice high head kick there from Dawson. Off the lead leg. That's one of his secret weapons there. He whips that lead left kick up to the head very, very quickly indeed, which is a hard thing to do. Fourth round coming. Both fighters will slow a little in the fourth. Amir really opens up in the fifth. It just depends how much we're going to see as to how long in length this fight will be.
Here we go, the fourth round of action. The living legend Dave Hedgecock gets us underway.
Dawson really has to take this by the throat now and give it a shake. You see what he did there, Michael? He attempted a knee to the thigh, caught the leg and tried to knee the thigh.
A lot of innovations here tonight from Daniel Dawson. Prince Amir, as Mark said, If this one goes into the 5th round, that's where he picks it up. He will try and get on top, and he won't stop until it goes the big boom shakalak with that big right hand he's so renowned for.
You can see Dawson trying to get the grapple on. Amir just not letting it happen. Just keeps boxing out.
A tentative start, just whipping up that high right round kick to the head. There was the big right hand from Dawson. Amir felt that one. 45 seconds down in the 4th round. Amir just inviting Dawson in, wanting to counter him off the ropes. Dawson cracks away the right hand, a bit of a rib tickler. A couple of nice jabs through the guard there by Amir.
It really does depend how the judges are scoring this fight. If they're scoring it as a kickboxing fight, Amir will be up on points.
The big left round kick to the head from Daniel Dawson. A jumping knee! A jumping knee! Prince Amir just smiles at him. He felt that one. That'll make Amir wish he was someplace else. Those knees of Dawson will take the starch right out of the Prince. Catches him at the left hook. Spinning back elbow by Amir. Listen to this place erupt. They're going bananas here at the Crown. 1 minute 35 down in the 4th round. The world title on the line. The Prince Amir against Daniel Dawson. Nice front kick off the left leg there by Amir. I should say Dawson hammer.
Dawson coming good in this round. Starting to put it together, but he's got to get it more by the throat. He's got to shake it up a bit more, Dawson. He wants to make it beyond doubt.
Amir thought about throwing the overhand right elbow. Inside leg kick, just a taster there. A teaser for Daniel Dawson. Amir steps in with the jab.
I'll tell you what, Amir's hands are looking very sharp indeed. This is probably the best boxing I've seen Amir put together in a long time.
Dawson launches that rear leg round kick and another. Catches him at the straight right hand. A high knee to the jaw off the left. And I think that one just caught Amir on the forearm, luckily for the Prince. Daniel Dawson is going headhunting in this round, but he hasn't hit the target as of yet.
He is pushing up a bit more in this round. This is exactly what Ronnie Parr was calling for him to do.
Dawson looking to sing the Prince a lullaby of leg kicks, then put him to sleep with maybe one of those jumping knees, or perhaps it'll be the big elbow.
I tell you what, since Daniel Dawson came over from Perth, Ronnie Parr has worked him an absolute treat. He has come on in years as a fighter. He is absolutely looking a lot more experienced.
Ice, guys.
There it is, the end of the 4th round of action. Mark the Hammer, this one has been an absolute corker for 4 rounds. We've got one more to go. At the end of it, one of these men will receive the world title strap.
I want to see Dawson taking it a bit more by the throat. I want to see him pushing up. He is G'd up. He is hyped.
He's lethargic. Don't carry him. You're still carrying him, but giving him room.
Stay on him, Daniel. You're fit enough to finish this round.
Relentless.
Once again, here we see Dawson powering up, just missing with a high lead left kick. Amir coming with the round kick to the ribs. Dawson trying to get in close. There goes the knee, just miscuing, caught Amir a little on the upper chest. He was going for the jaw with that knee. Couldn't lever the head down enough to perfect the knee. Once again, Dawson powering up. That's really what he has to do in the last round. He's just got to be all over Amir if he wants to win this fight. Amir is aware of that, and he is going to keep him away with those boxing skills, Michael.
Tarak Solak talking to Prince Amir. It has all come down to this, all the talk, all the training. Daniel Dawson rallies on this capacity crowd. Michael Chiarello ringside with Mark the Hammer Castanini. The 5th and final round, here we go. This place is going bananas. Amir launching that right round kick to the ribs. Dawson the front kick over in the neutral corner. Amir charges out, left and right to the head. Dawson ties him up, working those knees to the ribs.
Dawson's letting that round elbow hit Amir on the jaw, and Amir just coming back off it.
Nice leg kick to the lead thigh there from Daniel Dawson, and another chopping away to the lead thigh. Amir now powering up the 5th and final round. This is what we said he'd do. He's going to bring it home. Has he got the pepper, Daniel Dawson? Can he keep going? Can he put the Prince away? 41 seconds down in this 5th and final round. A leg kick to the lead thigh by Prince Amir.
Just over 2 minutes to go. This one is going to go right down to the wire. Dawson's got to bring it home.
Prince Amir, can he get on top? Daniel Dawson might have sustained a bit of a cut to the left temple, went for the uppercut elbow off the right hand. Amir launches that right round kick, left hand combination. Dawson forcing him back in the red corner, but didn't follow up. The crowd are going crackers. Dawson with the front kick off the lead leg. Amir there with the left elbow. Dawson's been cut on the side of the head hammer.
He's been caught with an elbow possibly to the side of the head, Dawson. It's not going to stop though.
1.5 minutes down.
We will see this fight go the distance, barring a knockout.
Leg kick there from Dawson, launches that one up to the ribs, and another off the opposite leg. They trade, kicks to the ribs. They're pulling out all the stops. Dawson trying to work up that headache maker of a round kick up to the head. Prince Amir just stopped in his tracks there by a front kick. Connects with a short left hook. Under a minute to go now in the final round of action. The world title on the line. A couple of jabs by the Prince. Steps in again with the left hand. And a nice front kick. Well executed by the Prince, Hammer.
Well executed kick from the Prince. Both fighters kicking at the same time. Dawson losing his footing though.
Dawson is bleeding. He is bleeding the left side of his head, but he won't stop. Tries to dig the right hand down to the breadbasket. Almost caught the kick of Prince Amir. Launches the high left round kick. Amir just gets out of the way. Dawson now spurring himself on, spurring the crowd on. Pushing forward. Under 15 seconds to go. A big mouse under the left eye of Prince Amir. He dances back against the ropes, does the Prince. Dawson just stalking him into the final 10 seconds. Amir dances on the balls of his feet. Catches the kick, slips out, Dawson breaks from under him. There it is, the end of the fifth and final round of action. Both men hold up their hands in victory. There can only be one, Hammer.
There can only be one. This has been a cracker of a fight. I tell you what, very close. It all depends on how the judges have scored it. If they're going to score it on Thai technique, you'd have to give it to Dawson. If they're going to score it on the kickboxing techniques, being the punches and the kicks, you'd have to give it to Amir. Dawson throwing more Thai technique, Amir throwing more kickboxing type style fight rules. It just depends on the judges now. It's all down to them. For mine, it was a Thai fight, you'd have to go the Thai technique. But Amir, with landing those good jab cross combos, they're going to score well. Dawson in close, affected some nice tidy elbow technique. I don't know, Michael.
This is such a hard one to call, Hammer. I wouldn't want to be one of these judges, I'll tell you what.
You could almost call a draw. I know I'm playing devil's advocate here, but you could almost call this one a draw. Tarek Solek does not look impressed, and I'm thinking that this might go Dawson's way.
Here we
he
go.
is not happy.
Here we go. Referee Dave Hedgecock with both men. Let's go to Andy Raymond.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard, and we have a unanimous points victor.
Ooh.
And new super welterweight
He's done it!
champion of the world,
He's done it!
The Rock, Daniel Dawson!
He's done it! Daniel Dawson is the new champion of the world!
They've scored it. It was a Thai fight. They've scored it Thai rules. And that's why Dawson's got the decision. Amir, take nothing away from him. He was busy, he was working, he was landing those punches. But what a corker of a fight, what an absolute corker. Congratulations, Daniel Dawson's commiserations, Prince Amir. Let's hope for a rematch on this one.
Let's go to Andy with Tarek Solak.
And two very brave warriors centre ring, but one man who's none too happy, promoter and trainer Tarek Solak.
First of all, congratulations, Daniel. I hope we'll have a rematch one day. You deserve a world title. You've been trying hard all your life. But I do think the decision was a bit closer than that. We definitely won at least the third round. On the score sheet, we didn't even win a round. That's not fair. They influenced the judges. I think the judges have a bit more balls and make your proper decision.
Daniel Dawson, controversy before the fight, controversy after the fight, but the fact of the matter is we have a new champion of the world.
Thank you, everyone. I want to take nothing away from... Listen for a second. I want to take nothing away from Tarek and Amir.
I thank you so much for the opportunity. It means so much to me. You're a champion and I respect you for that, and I hope I hold myself a champion as good as you did. And I just want to say one thing for all the people out there, because I fight for you, the people. If you got hopes in life and you actually believe you can do something, just go ahead and do it, let it all out. Throw your heart over the wall and let your body follow, and it'll happen for you. It's happened for me tonight. Thank you very much for everyone.